So Sunday is a company, their name is Sunday, and they provide lawn products like lawn fertilizer, among other things. They sent me a free kit, starter kit. In exchange for sending me this kit, they want me to tell you all about it. They want me to tell you my real world results. So they sent this bag of liquid that you plug into your garden hose and you spray it on your lawn instead of using the granular. But they want to make sure they're sending you the right chemical for your lawn. So what they do is they send a coring device. You take this coring device right here, stick it in the ground, and you get 3 samples from different areas of your lawn. You mix it together in a bowl, and then you put it in a soil sample bag that they send you. You send them this soil sample bag, and they analyze your dirt for the kind of grass you're trying to grow or plants you're trying to grow, and then they send you the correct chemical that you need for your lawn. This is going to be a very unbiased review, okay? So remember, they're not paying me to say all this. They just sent me some free stuff. This is the actual garden hose attachment. This goes down into the bag they send you. Your garden hose attaches right here, and then you spray it onto your lawn. But we want to make sure we're using the right stuff, so we're going to do soil sample first. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 3 cores of dirt from random places. Okay, we're going to start right here. This looks pretty random. And then we're going to use this convenient little clip and put it in this box. We have sample 1 of 3. So far I have 2 samples. We're going to get 1 more sample. Now what you're supposed to do is take these samples, mix them all up, and then take half a cup, put it in the soil sample bag to send off. That way they get a good general sample. Now as you look at this yard, you're probably thinking, boy, does he need some help. Let me tell you something. My lawn was murdered, and I know who the murderer is. It was me. I murdered my own grass 3 years in a row. Why? Because I keep using tall fescue. Tall fescue here in Georgia. Some people have good luck with it. The excessive heat is killing my tall fescue. Fescue is a cool season grass that sometimes you can get it to grow here in Georgia if you're in the right conditions, maybe a lot of shade. Here there's not a lot of shade in my front yard. So I've decided after 3 years I'm going to switch from tall fescue to zoysia. Why am I going to do zoysia? Because zoysia will actually stay green 9 months out of the year. And the 2 or 3 months that it goes dormant and turns brown is in the winter. So by switching to zoysia, I'll now have deep dark green grass 9 months out of the year, including summer. So I'm going to try zoysia. Now I'm not going to dig all this back up, and I'm going to do it totally wrong. I'm going to overseed zoysia. You got to plant zoysia between May and August. I'm right on the deadline, because what they want to happen is you want the zoysia to get to about a ½ inch to 1 inch tall before the first frost. So the race is on. The race is on. I've got to hope that this grass gets up to a ½ inch to 1 inch before the first frost. It won't even start germinating or sprouting, as some people like to say, for another 30 days. So in 30 days, we'll see. Oh, by the way, would you like to see what my lawn looked like with tall fescue before May of this year in 2025? Well, let's take a look. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Amazing how green it was up until, I would say, the middle of June. It started to turn brown, and then as of today, August 13th, it totally died. It's gone. By the way, I'm going to take this opportunity, since the only thing green out here is weeds, to get all the weeds out. That way the new zoysia grass won't have to compete with weeds. So it's very important when you're pulling weeds to make sure that you pull them from the root. Otherwise, if you just grab them and they break off, guess what? They're going to grow back. If you don't get it by the root, you're just going to have to pull it again later. So I'm just going to pull some weeds, wait 30 days for my new zoysia seed to sprout, which I've already put out. And I know what you're saying. It's not going to grow, Andrew. You should have plowed it all back up again and redone it. But I didn't. I'm kind of tired of doing that. I've done that 3 years in a row. I'm thinking about planting corn if this doesn't work.